Hey man, are you hanging in there okay? Well, look man, let's talk about it, man. I mean, what's really got you down?
Oh my god, we did it!
I got everything I need right here.
This is the show, guys.
It wasn't supposed to be this time.
It's in your size. There we go.
What are you talking about? This is exactly how we drew it up.
Oh, hold on. We can start.
They blocked the kick.
Ooh, just win, baby.
Sorry, I missed your funeral last week. I heard you died.
Nah, we got this. How about them Chiefs? Damn you, Shanahan.
Good afternoon, football fans, and yes, we are a day late, but nonetheless, welcome to this episode of the Trajan Sportcast. I am your host, professional wrestler and Kansas City Chiefs fanatic, Christian Temple, joined alongside, as always, by my good friend, the terrible towel, I guess, waving now, Trajan. The twirling has kind of been let go now, but he still got it over his shoulder. He still got his jersey on there. Does that look like I think that's the jersey I bought you, is that right?
I mean, mostly they are all the jerseys you bought me, but
I'm just such a nice guy, right? No one else you'd rather host a podcast with, right?
no one else.
I appreciate that. All right. Yes, it is week 8, which means it is the week 8 progress report tier maker. And also for the second week in a row, it is I don't want to talk about it, unfortunately for Trajan. So look forward to that. He's going to have a blast just talking about this past game here. I see he's just brimming with pride over there. But let's go ahead and get things started with first things first, the Monday Night Football game, and let's hear it, Kingdom. We finally won a Monday night game. How about those Chiefs? You'll probably hear me say this later on, but it was a tale of two halves for both of our games, and I shall explain how, at least for the Chiefs. So, start off the game, Chiefs win the coin toss. They defer like they normally do. Marcus Mariota starting for Jaden Daniels actually has a pretty good drive to start off the game. They do what they're supposed to, you know. You take the easy yardage, you grow up the middle, you get the dink and dunk, you just keep moving the ball and control time of possession. And they get down into Chiefs territory, and the first of a few funny moments that happened in the first half happened where a short dump pass to Deebo Samuel hits him right in the face, right into the air, popping into the hands of the returning Mike Dana. I know he came back last week, but it's still fun to say returning because he did come back from injury. Setting the Chiefs up with a chance to go down the field, get some points to start off with too, and Pat Mahomes throws an interception. Which I will say was a great play by Marshawn Lattimore. I'm not a fan of the placement of the throw. I know he was trying to lead it away from Marshawn and get towards Hollywood Brown's far side. It was not put very well, and that was just a great play by Marshawn. Hats off to him. Excuse me. Now I'm doing it. Commanders, rather. See, look, the last time I saw them play on Monday Night Live at Arrowhead, they were still the Redskins. All right, give me a break. I have pictures for proof. It's when Kirk Cousins was the quarterback and Harrison Butker was making his debut. A lot of fun memories. Was that?
And you liked that.
He did not like how it ended, though. All right, and then the Commanders go down the field, 3 and out, or excuse me, they go down the field and actually get stopped on a 4th down. They go for it and they do not convert, which was actually kind of a theme for the team in general. Let's see, how many times did they go for it on 4th down? If I go down to see if it gets 4th down efficiency. The Commanders were 0-2, which one of them, I have to say, was under some controversial circumstances. Zach Ertz catching the ball and turning his body. They used the virtual measurement, which listed him as 5 yards short. I didn't see an angle where it was straight on that showed the ball was clearly over the first down line, but there was an angle. It's like, I mean, you could kind of see, like, kind of make the case that it should have been there, but nonetheless, Dan Quinn doesn't challenge. And they get stopped in Chiefs territory. Chiefs get the ball back. They go down the field, and a fourth down non-conversion for them. Washington goes down the field, another fourth down conversion, not for them. And Chiefs get the ball, and it is a Travis Kelce, hits him right in the face, pops up into the air, into the hands of Bobby Wagner. It's like, son of a gun, Mahomes has already doubled his interception total in one game. This is going to be one of those games where they shoot themselves in the foot, and they are just going to keep Washington it the whole way through, I thought. Have to give a shout-out to Scary Terry, because he had one heck of a game. I have no idea how he came down with that first touchdown, got both feet in bounds, because it didn't even look like Mariota was throwing it to him. It looked like he was throwing it away. Like, if you go back and watch it, he just chucks the thing up in the air. But I guess when you've got a wide receiver like Scary Terry there, you're usually in pretty good hands, and good hands he does have. Kareem Hunt gets the touchdown for the Chiefs, going 7-7 into halftime. As far as stats going up so far, Mahomes not too good with one touchdown, and zero touchdowns at that point, and 2 interceptions. So you're thinking, oh boy. Well, at least they get the ball back second half. Hopefully they go down and get some yards, or get some points, and hopefully the defense stands up. And boy howdy, sure did happen in the second half, I have to say. It was a night and day difference. What were your thoughts going into the halftime, seeing this? Because I know you didn't watch, but I think you saw the score at halftime, if I remember right. You told me.
I saw the score at halftime. I'm like, I don't know what's going on there, but every time I tune into a game where the Chiefs look like they could lose, they end up winning. I was in a sour mood. But
stay tuned to find out why.
But yeah, I saw they were going into half tied. I thought about making a smart aleck remark, but I was too defeated.
Oh man, why not? Make it more fun that way. Yeah, it was very frustrating. I was gonna say, like, it's gonna be like the Jacksonville game. It's like we'll have the opportunity to win, but then we'll just find some dumb way to shoot ourselves in the foot, and it'll be more competitive than it needs to be. Boy, was I wrong, and was I very happy to be wrong. The Chiefs get on the field, they drive down, they get the touchdown. Defense gets a quick 3 and out, and they go down the field and get another touchdown. Travis Kelce with one of his own. Rashee Rice later on gets another touchdown to seal the game. Good for him. It's kind of funny. Both Kareem Hunt touchdowns, he was literally 1 yard short. And Kareem Hunt was the one that finished the job for him. But I'm glad he did ultimately get his touchdown in the game. He played a heck of a game. 6 receptions, 99 yards for Travis Kelce, and 9 receptions for 93 yards for Rashee Rice. Great games for both of them. Xavier Worthy, 5 catches for 53 yards. Almost broke one off for a touchdown, but was taken down, I think, around the 20-yard line or so. As far as the rushing defense, held the team as a whole down to only 60 yards, so shout out to the defense there. Mike Dana had a key sack late in the fourth quarter that ultimately iced the game. I have to say, I mean, I'm sad to hear that Pacheco has his MCL sprain. He'll be considered week to week at this moment. So more opportunities for Kareem Hunt to get first-team reps, as well as Brashard Smith, showing what he can do. I've liked what I've seen, the little limited amount of time I've seen him so far, so it'd be good to see him get an opportunity. I have to tell you a funny story. So I mentioned earlier the 2017 game when it was the Chiefs versus the Redskins. It was also Monday Night Football. I took my wife to that game, the Harrison Butker debut. So that game ended with not a game-winning field goal from Butker, but it actually ended with a fumble picked up by the Chiefs' special teams and ran back in for a touchdown. So I can only imagine the amount of fantasy owners that might have played the Chiefs' defense or played against the Chiefs' defense that might have been meaningful to some of them. And I have to say, I have been getting my ever-loving ass kicked in the wrestling league. And going into this game, I had a 6% chance of winning. I had Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, and the Chiefs' defensive special teams. My opponent had Rashee Rice. So we come down to the final play of the game, and I am literally down by 1 point. The Rashee Rice touchdown at the end put him back ahead after I came roaring back with the 2 Kareem Hunt touchdowns and the Kelsey touchdown, and the defense been doing awesome. And I'm like, son of a gun, I am this close, and I'm literally going to lose this by 1 point. And wouldn't you know who won the pony? Jack Cochran, of all people, the one that I'm always complaining about getting flags unnecessarily holding during special teams, gets the interception and gets me the victory. I'm going to be so embarrassed saying this. My second win of the season in that league. I mean, God forbid, I'm undefeated in one and I'm in first place in the other one still, but my second win in the wrestling league, Jack Cochran was the hero. So it's just kind of funny. What was that? 8 years later, Monday Night Football, a defensive play help is what ends the game and gets points for me. So absolutely hilarious way to end the game. Hats off to the Chiefs for bouncing back in the second half. I will say, going up against Buffalo this week, it's gonna have to be a 4-quarter effort. You don't want to give Josh Allen any opportunities to either break away with a lead or give him an opportunity to come back if you're ahead. So we anticipate that matchup 3:30 on Sunday. I'm super excited about that. It's always fun watching the Chiefs versus Bills. Even if you're not a fan of either team, it's always a marquee matchup that everyone loves to watch. So yeah, great win by the Chiefs, and can only hope they keep it going. Give me your thoughts really quick before we move on to the next one.
I can only hope that you don't keep it going, and hope nothing but the worst of luck to you. That's all I have to say about that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, shall we get
this? I knew it was going to be a win. It was a backup quarterback. Really, they need to play the perfect game to beat you guys. It sounds like they tried to, just their offense couldn't put up the points to hang in
there. Dan Quinn did the right thing. You know, it's like when it's 4th and short against Kansas City, you got to go for it every time. So he definitely wasn't conservative by any means.
No. So ultimately, it was kind of what you expected. If you dropped this game, it would say more about you guys than about them.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Well, as I mentioned, that game was a tale of two halves, and I suppose one could say that this game was also a tale of two halves. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second week in a row, welcome back to I Don't Want to Talk About It. And as you can see here, the Pittsburgh Steelers well, don't ask Aaron Rodgers this. He doesn't want to call it a revenge game, but Pittsburgh Steelers fall to the Green Bay Packers of a final score of 35-25. And with that, Trajan, as Coach Reed would say, time's yours.
I'm just broken.
Oh, we're off to a good start.
Broken. This game kind of broke me because we were up 16-7 going into the half. I thought this was going to be a smooth sailing game where, we make a few adjustments in the halftime. Yeah, maybe they score right off the bat, but we continue doing what we're doing. Oh, my God, was I wrong. So we go and right down there, they score 7. We put up 3. Okay. I mean, I think we scored the field goal first, but we go into the second quarter and bam, we get a field goal. We get a touchdown. We're up 16-3 going into half. I'm 16-7 going into the half.
Yep.
And we get the ball to start out with. So I'm like, okay, we score here. It puts them on the back foot. No, we punt. They score a touchdown. All right, 16-14. Score another field goal. So 19-14. Move in to the fourth quarter. And this is where I kind of regret some things. So earlier in the day, I sent a AI video to my boss, who I was then going to beat in fantasy, bragging about my victorious win that does not happen because of Metcalf and Warren. And then during this game, I texted my cousins who are Green Bay fans. And I said, you know what? You're right. We really should have gone to this game. It would have been awesome. That was when it was 16-7 going into the half. Very big mistakes on my part. I deserve every ounce of comeuppance on that one. We get into the fourth quarter, and the Steelers just can't handle fourth quarters. I don't know what's going on this year. 21 freaking points. Pretty much unanswered, if we're going to be honest there. Those last 6 points, they came at the end of the game. Basically, they let us have it. 21 points. Our defense could not do anything. Our offense could not do anything. We have a fumble. But really, just kicks us and we can't do anything. It's just, oh my gosh. And then, to top it all off, okay, so on one of these punts there, I think it was the one where it was 19-29. We punted it. It was minus 9 yards. We were actually get down to 3rd and 2. And I'm quite pissed at this one because Metcalf was getting heated during the game. Pushes someone's face mask.
Yep.
Personal foul. Drives his way back. We can't get behind the sticks. Every time we got behind the sticks, they just sent blitz on us, and our offensive line crumbled, and Aaron had to just toss it out there. Every single time, and we just got destroyed. Our defense could not do anything. I mean, I don't even know if they know what a tight end is, to be completely honest.
Oh, man.
Apparently, they can score at will. Kraft had a Hall of Fame night. He led the team. A tight end, yet again, versus the defense of the Steelers, leads the team. 7 receptions. Only 7 receptions. 143 yards. 20.4 yards average.
That one where he's wide open on the right side, that was insane.
Insane. Along of 59 yards. And then you got, for the most part, we held their rushing game to a respectable amount. I mean, I'll be okay with 94 yards a game, but we just let Jordan Love. It'd be okay if it was Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love just totally dice us apart. Fun fact, Jordan Love set a completions streak record in this game for Green Bay.
I heard about that, man.
How? Oh.
Well, not having Deshaun Elliott, that doesn't help.
And then if you are on the Gamecast ESPN, you'll look. It has game leaders. You see Jordan Love 360 yards, Steelers 219, rushing yards 61 to our 62, 143 yards receiving to our 74 for our top receiver, 2 sacks to our nothing.
I think that's the biggest damning piece of evidence there too. Not a single one. Does it have pressures on there? I'm curious how many times he was pressured.
I mean, not a lot.
Yeah. Some QB hits, but the sacks, that's got to be the worst, the single most frustrating part of it too.
In a loss, Myles Garrett gets 5 freaking sacks. TJ Watt can't do anything.
So
I think it shows, we're going to get some wins this season. And it's kind of what I was feeling at the beginning of the year. I tried not to get my hopes up, but they went ahead and got my hopes up.
They get your hopes up, and I don't mean to get your hopes up too, but if we go to who you're playing next week.
It's just the Colts. I mean, how good could they possibly be?
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
It's only Daniel Jones, right?
it's Daniel Jones.
Oh
We,
man.
but we're
Well,
gonna win some games.
you're still
But
leading
we're
your
gonna be out.
division though. You got to take the positives though. You're still leading your division.
It
Um
doesn't fucking matter. We cannot beat anyone that is competent in this league. We could barely beat competent teams. I mean, incompetent teams.
I mean, you
It
beat the
doesn't matter.
Patriots.
It's over.
I
It's
mean,
over.
you beat the Patriots though. Look what they're doing.
We had to have the luckiest game ever to beat them.
You know what? It's
We
actually
barely beat them.
it's kind of satisfying actually hearing you say that.
It's over. It truly at this stage of the game, if we can't do any better than this, if we don't advance at all, and we still get some wins, it's over because it's just going to be another playoff uh, appearance loss.
I hear you. Well,
I'm not here for it.
well, let me ask you this because I saw it work very well for this other team. Do you guys have a ping pong table somewhere in your facility?
I don't know, but they need to get it out of there.
They need to get it out of there, right? Any video games, ping pong tables, foosball, doesn't matter. It just needs to go away now.
I think everyone needs to be living at the dorm room right now.
Oh,
Their
there you
training camp session.
go. There you go. That's right. Something's
This is
got to
a
motivate
call to
him.
arms right now.
Something's got to motivate him. Alrighty. Well, there you have it. That's a tough week for Steelers. A tough couple weeks actually for Steelers fans, but hey, a golden opportunity. Take down the #1 team in the AFC right now, at least record wise. So anything could happen in the NFL. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Hey, Perna's curse wheel landed on Indy this week, so that should help some, right?
They'll just curse them with a win. That's what it'll do.
It'll curse them with the win. They'll get a win, but like someone will get hurt or something like that. So
This is a blood win.
right, very good. Okie dokie. Well, now that we're done talking about them, now it's time to talk about some other teams, specifically all 32 of the NFL teams, because it is now time for the Week 8 Progress Report tier maker. And as you can see, I love the fact that we left wee ass on the bottom there for those other teams there. Might as well just keep that there now. Well, we have our teams that we listed from last month, I guess, week 4, in the progress report of them. So I guess we'll start from the bottom and work our way up, starting with the New Orleans Saints, and I don't foresee them moving anywhere from where they're at.
Nope. I think that's their permanent home.
Which now brings us to the Houston Texans, and man, it was a good win last week. I would have loved. See, here's the deal. I'd like to wait until they play the Broncos this week because that would be a true test for them. I think maybe we can upgrade into Blah, but because they're not, at least they have 3 wins. There's other teams that have a lot worse than that. So, what do you think?
Okay. Blah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was more, we're going against our coach's former boss. Let's show up for him. And I think it says more about San Francisco, how injured they are, that they lost.
Well, I'll let you try to figure out this next one because I have no idea what this team is.
Falcons. Until they can put out something consistent, I say we keep them there.
Oh man, they beat the Bills though. It's insane. It seemed like they were just it. The score may say otherwise, but it seemed like they dominated them, and then yeah,
they're a spicy bad team.
Man,
I'll do that.
Bengals obviously we got to upgrade them to Bleh.
No, they got beat by the winless Jets.
Yeah, I know. They're staying down there. As well as the Jets, they'll stay. Dolphins, I think you got to stay. Browns,
they have no offense.
Yeah, I think they got to stay.
Roy.
Carolina, they're 500. I think it's time to upgrade them. I think we got to put them at Bleh now. Yeah. Get a great game against the Cowboys, but then lay an egg against Buffalo. So I still don't know what they are yet, but I mean, you had Andy Dalton starting as your quarterback last week, so it really wasn't fair, I suppose. And Tennessee is the reason. Actually, Tennessee is going in the first spot of of this category since they coined the term. So they get in front of the Saints. So congrats, Tennessee, you're winning in something. Which brings us now to the Washington Commanders.
I'll keep them at Blah. They've just been plagued with injuries. I keep them there.
There you go. Raiders, I think it's time to knock them down a peg. I just don't see anything. Don't see anything hopeful with them right now. 2-5. So I mean, still a lot of season left, but it's just even with the injuries too, it's just they just don't have an identity. It's just pray Geno Smith is good Geno Smith rather than bad Geno Smith, because even Crosby's kind of fallen off the map too. That defense is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. We got the Patriots next, and it's crazy to think we had them Blah because now they are surging. I mean, they're a playoff contender.
I agree. I can't believe I'm saying this, but man, that win against Buffalo, and you could point to their easy schedule and all that too, but it's like you still got to win. You still have to win the game, still have to play the game. So yeah, as of right now, and they're leading the division. So yep, I'll give it to the Patriots for this time.
Oh, we got Vikings next, and man, I bet they're wishing they kept one of their quarterbacks from last year because they're both doing good.
Think it's time to downgrade them.
They're a Blah team.
Mm-hmm. The New York Giants. I wish I could upgrade you guys, but it's just you're out here without Scattaboo and oh gosh darn it, Neighbors. So you're out your two best weapons, Jackson Dart. God help you, man. And unfortunately, like they're just that close. They're that close. Just if a couple things could go right, maybe they'll be competitive. But man, I don't think I see them going anywhere too. And boy, Dallas might be a similar story.
I mean, that defeat by the Broncos. Broncos is a good team. They're probably going up, but
you get destroyed by the Panthers.
Interception right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
They could have took advantage of that game so fast and just crumbled.
Absolutely. I think even that loss to the Panthers though, that right there is not enough, I don't think, to get them up there. So yep, I think Cowboys are staying where they're at. Now we move on to the Baltimore Ravens, who, as we are recording, are currently winning right now. Lamar Jackson is back. Does this necessarily mean that the Ravens are back?
They're still a 2-5 team. I mean, they'll probably come back up. They're going to make it scary for the Steelers. But I think they dug themselves a hole. They basically have to win out.
Mm-hmm.
To be in a good position for it, maybe in control of their own destiny. I just don't see that happening.
Which brings us on to the Green Bay Packers, and the way they've been playing, playoff contender all the way, I'd say at this point.
It pains me. And this probably pains you, Broncos.
Time to move them up too.
The AFC West.
Have to move them up too. I can't deny it right now.
I mean, wow. Do you believe?
Ask me after the bye week. If they lose to the Texans, then something's wrong.
Say they win out up until the Chiefs. You come off bye week and they just smash you.
Whew.
Do you think it's their season for the AFC West?
They would be in control. That's for sure. They would be in control of their own destiny. All right.
We got Seahawks.
Oh boy. I mean,
they're doing good, but
they're leading the division.
Yeah, they are. It's weird. It is weird. This season is on drugs.
You ain't kidding. Now, my question to you would be, do we keep them and the Rams where they are, or do we switch the Rams?
The Rams have been kind of disappointing. I know they got injuries. Everyone has injuries right now. I'd say we switch them.
All right, Seahawks up. And that brings the Rams down to meh. Which honestly, I think the Cardinals, we got to downgrade them to blah. They've kind of fallen off a little bit the last few weeks. And part of me wants to do the same thing to San Fran, but it's like, man, the injuries. They did get a win over the Falcons, lose to the Texans. I think 49ers are on a slippery meh right now.
I think they're right where the Ravens are, where they could go down pretty fast.
Absolutely. Well, what do we think about Chicago?
Just hard. When they give me hope, they do bad again. I think they're meh. I'd agree with meh.
Keep them there.
They'll surprise you, but overall they're not breaking any records. They're not exciting.
There you go. Alrighty. Well, that brings us now to playoff contenders, starting with the Kansas City Chiefs, who are actually finally starting to play like playoff contenders. So thank heavens for that. We'll definitely keep them there. And I'll say something for you before you give your 2 cents. I'm still thinking the Steelers. They're slipping a little bit. We'll see if they can control the reins. I'm keeping them as playoff contender right now.
Yep, they're one and done busts for the playoffs. Yep, I agree. We got the Eagles next, the true Pennsylvania team.
Yep. Well, now the question becomes, because now we need to talk about Super Bowl. Do we believe that the Detroit Lions deserve that Super Bowl spot, or do we think Philly, Tampa, or heck, maybe even Green Bay for the NFC?
Philly wins the big games. Detroit, I mean, Philly, they go in, they don't play their best game, but they beat you guys. That's what the team, the playoff Super Bowl contender should do. They go in and take care of business. They've been taking care of business against other people. They have the best record in their division. I would say right now, if it was playoff time, Eagles versus Detroit, I'd put my money on Eagles.
We're thinking Eagles. All right, Eagles up, and that means Lions down. Which interesting about the Lions too. Their 2 losses are in fact to the Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. So that's 2 good teams that they lost to. Philadelphia, I mean, they lost to the Giants and the Broncos. So I mean, the Broncos are surging, but you're losing to the Giants. I get it; it's a divisional opponent, but I guess you're gonna have those every once in a while.
Broncos are leading their division. That defense is real.
That is true.
I mean, it's not like
I feel like Philly sold that game more than just Denver actually taking the game from them. At least from what I want, but yeah. But no, I think Philly right now, I mean, that they are like the team to beat in the NFC. So over to we'll definitely revisit this on week 12. We'll see how it happens, but I don't disagree. Philly, I mean, with Hurts and Barkley and Sirianni, I mean, yeah, they're always going to be a not a lock, but definitely a contender for the Super Bowl. Which now brings us to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and as it stands right now, they're gonna probably take their division by proxy. So I guess they stay where they are.
Chargers, are we bolting up? I mean, they're ahead of you
Just
in the standings.
The head-to-head matchup.
Head-to-head matchup. They took care of business. Who did they even play? Last week they're on bye, right?
Last week they played. Hold on. They beat the Vikings. It was Thursday Night Football, so it felt like a bye, but it was the Thursday night game, yeah.
And
but
they handled it pretty good.
They handled that pretty good. However, they lost by double digits to the Colts too. So.
But the Colts are leading the AFC.
They lost to the Commanders. They lost to the Giants. They barely beat the Dolphins. I'm not saying they're frauds yet, but those are some interesting close games and losses on their end. So
they got 2 interesting games coming up.
They do.
Titans. They should just destroy them.
That should be a good right game for them.
If they do not destroy the Titans, something's wrong. Steelers, we're teetering right now. And so if they don't come out good against our defense...
Please let this be your get right game. Please let this be the Steelers get right game. Please let this be your get right game.
I know you're hoping we take down the Colts. I know that would do you a great favor. I know you're probably hoping we take down the Chargers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll wave a terrible towel. It'll probably be something I color yellow, a piece of paper, but
I got extras.
I'll wave this around. I don't know, close enough. Which now brings us to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think it was fun for a minute. I think it's time to knock them down a peg. It's clearly looking like the Colts division. Jags still maybe playing for a wild card, but it's not been looking great for them the past couple weeks.
Oh, so now we have the Colts, and here's where it gets interesting. Are the Colts better than the Bills?
Man, you could have a really serious debate about this because we mentioned earlier the Bills dropped some games that they probably shouldn't have dropped. They lose to the Patriots at home, and then they go on the road to the Falcons and get dismantled completely. The Colts, to me, and I hate saying this right now because I hate playing the Colts, seem like the most complete football team in the AFC.
Great. Their running game is great. I mean, their passing game, it really hasn't been challenged yet because they haven't had to.
Mm-hmm.
But really, they could be undefeated right now. Field goal goes their way correctly
and Mitchell doesn't the two of the worst plays of his career in that same game against the Rams. Could be talking about an undefeated season right now.
Yep.
So yeah, I think I like Colts as the Super Bowl team right now.
This is the weirdest season ever.
It is. So someone's right. What are we doing in 2008 right now?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Then we talked a little bit about the Bills dropping games. Yeah, the playoffs is still theirs. Now that's it.
And then the Patriots, I mean, like I said, the schedule just seems very favorable to them this year. If there was any year to get a terrible schedule and or finish terrible last year and get the favorable schedule and bounce back, this has been the year to do so. And they've definitely rose to the occasion on their end. So yeah, hats off to them. But yeah, some changes, some movers up, some movers down, some staying where they need to be, and some that I guess we'll just see here in the next 4 weeks too. But yeah, we would love to hear from you guys down below. Do you think a team should be higher? I think a team should be lower. Do you agree with the picks that we made? We'd love to hear from you. Trajan, we brought it up to the Steelers and Colts, the noon game on Sunday. Any final thoughts before we go into that one?
No, Lord have mercy on our souls, because Jonathan Taylor's going to go for 260 yards on us.
My fantasy team really hopes so.
It's happening. Definitely started.
Remind me to bench the Steelers defense this week.
Remind me to.
And then the national broadcast on CBS 3:30 game, marquee matchup as always, Josh Allen versus Pat Mahomes. The Kansas City Chiefs go to Highmark Stadium taking on the Buffalo Bills. That environment has not been friendly to them in the regular season these past few years. As we all know, regular season game, fun to watch, but in the end, only matters what happens in the playoffs. So we shall see how things go. I'll be behind my team all the way. So again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Click like if you enjoyed this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. And we will see you all next week for the Week 9 recap.